Good morning, it is Phoenix Amore. Who recognizes this sweater? The people that have known me for a while. I have owned this thing for about 7 years. That's a long time. Hey, look at it, it still got its color and everything, girlfriends. But listen, one of the things why I put this sweater on is more of a symbolic thing of the fact that there's history in this sweater. Okay, so I spoke to my dad's sister-in-law, his brother's wife, yesterday for the first time since the funeral. And, it's one of those things where we chit chat a little bit. We didn't get into some big, long discussion about all the drama that's been going on in the family as of late and all that. We kind of touched on some stuff. We spoke about a little bit of business stuff. She asked me why I stopped doing something I used to do business wise. And I told her when I moved cities, it was more expensive to purchase some of the things that I used to sell in this city, so I stopped doing it. So that was still a business decision that I made based on profit margin. Really, that's why. And so she was like, "Oh, I get it." And I was like, "Yeah, that's why I stopped and whatever." So just kind of giving her some pointers business wise on if that was something that she wanted to get into. But one of the things that I want to stress to people, that business mind spills over into relationships, into households. It's a beautiful thing because now you see why when a counselor emails me a solution that accommodates everyone, it's a beautiful thing. It accommodates everybody, but it holds X accountable and responsible for his own success too. Okay. Why do I like that? Because people making assumptions about what the intentions were thought, oh, the solution is to throw him into another sport. No, the solution was let him focus on certain areas, and that's it. You have these kids that are overwhelmed, and when you don't start seeing that as a parent, then you let people start sticking your kid in all kind of stuff. And so, at the end of the day, you can call me whatever you want. Let's just be real. It happens, and a lot of coaches know how that happens. We have some of the coaches that get a little irritated because they go, "Oh, we got this athletic kid, and he got one of those moms that's so overbearing," and da da da. No, if you have a smart coach, they go, "Is she overbearing, or she knows what's going on in her own household and with her own son?" So that's where we are now. When X got in the car, he was not mad about the solution. What did the solution do? Okay, first of all, you have those two math classes he's in. One is strategic math. The thing about it is, and I got to compliment whoever came up with the plan, you have now given him a goal in that class. That class was a hang up. That strategic math was a hang up in his mind because he's like, this is dumb. I have another math class. That's a child's thinking too. So now you made it such words if you pass this, you'll get credit, you'll recover your credit for your math. And so the other thing they did was the fourth and eighth period block for football, they took one of the periods away and said, now you focus on the academics during that period. Deion X did not flinch about that. That was something that he was ever okay with. And the reason was because his mindset, solution oriented, like his mother, was guess what? At the end of the day, I'm still doing track, right? And I can just, when I'm here sometimes at the apartment, go to the weight room. If I miss that eighth period workout, then I can go after track and lift a little bit. Exactly. Now, the other thing is when track season starts, you're really not supposed to be lifting a whole lot anyway. So that's why I'm just like, okay, he has good thinking. And that's what I explained to him this morning. But the solutions were beautiful. So, no, this is not no dramatic household where he's always up in here bashing all the teachers. To get him to tell me, right, that these two teachers teach differently. You know why he didn't tell me initially? Because he knew I would go tell them. And so there's a little bit of this fear in this child, kind of like, if I say this, they're going to still make it like it's an excuse. And I know my mom going to say something. You're damn right, your mom going to say something. But I'm saying something so the solution can be applied, not to bash the teachers. So it's all about perspective. So the thing is, and I want to address this, when you have this athletic child that you wanted to put in basketball and the mom was like, hell no, we're not doing that, who stopped to think about everything going on around this family and said it's not a year that she wanted him to play, it is what it is. We don't care about how the basketball team is doing. I don't think people realize, I don't think X is probably really asked how the basketball team is doing. That's how you know his interest was not in basketball the way some people assumed it should be. Notice the term should be. Because I asked him, and this was my little testing stuff, hey, how's the basketball team doing? He was like, I have no idea. So at that point, I put that in my pocket. If you cared enough about basketball, you'd be like, well, how are you guys doing? If the team is doing well, understand, congrats. Understand one thing, I don't care. Now, why am I saying that? Because human nature is such where you'll have people being like, yeah, see, we doing good, and see, this is why you should have been playing. No, you're doing good if you're doing good. Congrats. That's it, and you leave it there. We're not gonna do drama where it's like, see, if your mama had let you play, or a coach, even if a coach is thinking that, I don't care. This is about getting success for this boy in this room over here, in all areas to include academics. Now you see where I was headed. Take care.